Hello and welcome to Wyvia Prologue. Maybe it's Wyvia Prologue? I'm not really sure. I know that Shmupfest is coming to a rapid close, but I wanted to do a quick video to talk about the little shmup that could. Wyvia. You might think when you first see it, it's not really much of a shmup because you do start the game using a sword, but as you progress in the game, you get to unlock new characters. I personally like this little ranger dude, but you also have a wizard, which I'm fond of. Well, I'm fond of the idea of a wizard. I don't find a wizard to be, like, super awesome. At least not in the beginning. It's going to take time to really make my wizard good. But for now, I'm using this guy because I think he's, kind of cool. So part of the thing that happens is as you play, you kill a boss and you unlock new cool stuff like the wyvern thing that I just watched, which is kind of like a dragon, I think. And then you just run around, killing things, collecting your experience. You get to level up, you get to do all kinds of cool shenanigans. There is a small bit of fast travel in the game when you unlock, or when you get to certain types of dungeons and things. You can find a fast travel capability, so you can go to your town, or you can, go to another dungeon or something, and that's a nice factor. I wish there was a little bit more to it. I know this is a prologue, but it seems really, really promising for the actual full game when it comes out. So because I am playing the prologue, and I've already played it for an hour, I did do a lot of streaming for it. Well, I streamed like over an hour of it to kind of showcase the game. So this is really just more of going to be like a short video based on what I played, my experiences, and my thoughts are from Shmupfest. The prologue gives you a couple of characters, like I said. I personally, I like this guy because I like ranged weaponry, and I also feel like it makes sense for Shmupfest to be something that you shoot with. I don't know why they didn't start with this in the prologue. I feel like that's what they should have done. But anyway, you go through this is the overworld. I can go here to look at the map. And this is, where I am, and I can go up here, but I'm gonna have to try to, get my little dude again. I gotta find out where I can go with the wyvern. Oh, it's over here. But anyway, but you also level up, and so you can upgrade your person with different things. You can use whatever you want, really. And you can also do things like you can level up your, the different classes that you have. So you have the, like I said, the mercenary, you have the warrior, you have the wizard, and then you have this wayfarer who's your ranger. You can use a passive skill or active skill. I personally think that everything should probably go into your passive. Simply because you get so much more. I'm not sure what kind of equipment I'm wearing. I'm using a knife. I don't have any bow and arrows, so it'll make sense to put this into my knife range. I can upgrade my wyvern form. But anyway, so you unlock the wyvern after you complete some bosses, and you get to come through and you get to do stuff with this guy. You can kind of choose what kind of attacks you want, so I personally went with the ability to breathe fire because I would assume my guy is Godzilla. And then just, find a new place. And here's the town. So check out this town and see if there is a spot. There is. So now we can teleport around here. It makes things super easy. You do use the right, I'm using the keyboard, so you use the right mouse button to kind of click back and go back to doing other things. I'm going to switch though, just to change the class. I'm going to go to my mercenary. It's more of like a financial thing. I just want to go and kill a lot of things really quickly and just kind of show you a little bit of variation of combat. So the story for the prologue, it gives you a kind of general idea of what, the game is about, and it seems interesting enough, but with it being the prologue, I didn't really look to see if progress will carry over from this into the main game. And because I don't know if it will, I didn't really get too in-depth with the story because I want to experience it fresh when the game comes out in October. Because I just feel as though that's going to be a good time. And this is really kind of how combat is. You have two ways that you're going to really experience combat that I've seen so far in the prologue. Because the prologue actually has quite a bit to it. I'm actually surprised at how much content it has. But the things that you're going to have, as with the prologue, are for combat. You have your overworld combat. And then when you get past your overworld combat, you're going to find dungeons you can go in, or caves, if you will. And you get to fight people up there. Oh, and sometimes you die. But that's okay, because if you die, it's not really that big of a deal. You come back here, you lose half your gold, not a big deal. You can always buy some food and stuff to try to make your life a little bit easier. And it's just a matter of trying to figure out where to go. You know, until you really start making progress, you may not, you know where to go or what to see. You do have these portals that you run into every once in a while. Here's my flamethrower attack. I mean, just overall, it's really cool. Like, there's a whole lot going on here. I mean, I'm a guy. I'm like a mercenary. I'm cutting down trees because I'm apparently the size of Paul Bunyan. But overall, the question that you might have is it fun? And the answer is yes. I referred to this earlier as like a more upbeat Diablo, because it's like very much like an action RPG. It has a lot of RPG elements. You have a lot of gear that you can get and upgrade. There's a lot to the game, and it honestly feels a lot like you know, Diablo in that aspect, except for it's good. I mean, some people like Diablo. I mean, Diablo 3 was awesome. Diablo 4, I think, is not very good. But this game, I would definitely choose over Diablo if you told me I had to choose one of the two to play. Either way, this is a very fun action RPG. I definitely recommend wishlisting the actual title when you visit the store page. I do think that the prologue has a lot of value to play. It's completely free. And the prologue is going to give you a good idea of whether or not you like this sort of game and if you want to play the full game when it comes out. And I think that you will. I think that if you like the prologue, you're going to love the actual game when it comes out. I know I'm really looking forward to it. So, my recommendation is definitely to give this a try during Shmupfest. You can try it even after Shmupfest. And if you like it, wishlist the game and then buy it when it comes out and have a good time with it. So, that's all I've got for Wyvia. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's a colorful action RPG. Fun, entertaining enemies to kill. A lot of things happening, from your upgrades in the collection. So it really kind of fills that loot requirement that you want, that makes you feel good about life. Oh, wait, a dungeon. I gotta go in the dungeon before I quit. Can't leave without going into a dungeon. This dungeon is the secret stash. Okay, well this may not be a super cool dungeon. Not all dungeons are created equal after all. But you got chests, you can find different things. Strength nuts, just like all nuts, makes you stronger. Unless you're allergic, in which case you shouldn't eat them. But I don't know if you would be allergic. Are people allergic to nuts anymore? I'm not sure. The answer is yes, some people are. But anyway, that is the point. This is the game. I think I got stuck or lost. Nope, I didn't. I just forgot that you can push these boxes. So apparently there are going to be some puzzle elements. I wasn't sure that there'd be puzzle elements because I hadn't experienced one like this before. Not the point. This was a game. I wanted to show it off. I think it's something you will have a good time with. I highly recommend it. I had fun with it. And again, you can always follow the link in the description to try the game yourself. I hope you do. And as always, thank you for coming by.